everyone, we are in full swing back to school here. Today we are going to show you the planners. Everybody had asked about where we had picked up the planners last year. We ordered them from Amazon. We wanted to show you the planners we picked out this year. One of them is different. We ordered one just for high school and it's a little bit different than the other two. But even for my elementary school one, we ordered her a middle high school one, and then my middle one has a middle high school one. So let me turn you around and show you the planners, how they look, unpackaging them, all of that, and just be able to take you through what they look like for what we ordered for our 5th grade, 7th grade, and 9th graders. These are the 2021-2022, and honestly purchasing them at the end of 2020-2021 school year made it really difficult because you had to double check that you were getting the right one. I am fairly certain, actually I'm not 100% sure, hang on. After consulting the students, this one is the one for my 5th grader. We do not purchase the elementary ones. As you can see on the at a glance page, the lines are blank, whereas the elementary ones, they had one line for reading, one line for language, and one line for spelling. With AOP Monarch, all of those are connected together into one literature course. So that was kind of like a waste of space for us that we weren't going to use. So we decided to just go ahead and do middle and high schoolers. She used them last year and she really liked them. These are slightly different from the ones you saw last year, and I'll explain that in a minute. These are the bookmarks that come with them that has the Today tab at the top. These are also bigger. I couldn't find the smaller ones, but that was okay. They liked that they were bigger because it gives them more room to write out without feeling like they have to cram everything in. One of the things we really like about this one is that it gives like study skills, study topics, ideas on how to do specific assignments. There's also like another one here on how to study for exams and how to do your best on them. There's an end to bullying one, which I still think homeschool kids need to know. There's also a math one here with like formulas if you forget them when they're studying. I don't let them use these on tests, but when they're studying, it's good to have these formulas already written out. It has the different triangles and angle types. There's some science facts one. Let me find it. It's probably the next page. There's also planets, periodic table. There's history facts. I've already skipped the history. I keep skipping them. Like a geography map here, world map later on. Yep, there it is. There's also, the pages are sticking together because it's brand new. But there's other like literature facts ones as well. They also do the months at a glance. It also has goals where they can write out monthly goals. We love doing monthly goals and writing out what each goal is for that month. So I mean, we'll talk about it more when I do talk about like what each of them look like for a year. And I may divide that up into a different, like for each child, because I think that was a little confusing for some people last year. So we might do like just 5th grade one day, with just 7th grade one day, just 9th grade one day. And kind of just show what that's going to be like, especially since my 9th graders, homeschooling high schoolers is so different. It really is. Alright, so here is the week at a glance. The last year ones you saw, there were bubbles here where they would fill in 6 to 7 subjects and a note section at the bottom. This year's edition, you have it by day. So instead of like all the subjects here in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, weekend, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it still has weekend space. For us, we love weekend space because we may take like the middle of a week off and then do school on a Saturday if need be. So we like having weekend space available in our planners. Plus, we also have days where we might do like fun schooling on a trip, and then that counts as a Saturday. That way if like we miss a school day and are like counting up days to make sure we have the 180 days that Tennessee requires, we can go in and say, well, we actually did do school that Saturday. So we're able to use that to count up. It doesn't have the bars here, but the kids kind of like that they can fill it in because they also don't do every single subject every single day. Most curriculums are actually written for 170 days, and then you still, even like especially in grade school, you don't do like history every single day and science every single day. You change it up. You don't do it every single day. And sometimes like she'll have projects and she may finish that project early and then not have an assignment for that day in that specific subject. Plus, what they love that they added this year is there's a checklist of checking off what she needs to do. So Monarch already plans out their day-to-day lessons. What we utilize these for is projects, like projects, field trips. They can write in their own appointments. Sometimes on Wednesdays, my oldest twin and teen do community service. That way they can write in community service. That way they know I need to finish school early that day so that I can have time to get ready for the community service project that evening. So instead, like, they'll know to make their day shorter that day. So like, they don't actually plan out their whole 180 days in here. It's just for whenever they need to write down planning out projects step by step, and so that they can, like I said, fill in like community service, lunch with so-and-so, you know, stuff like that. So that's what they use the planners for. But it has all the months of the year, and what my kids also like is like the months have different pictures at the top for each month. That's pretty much it. It goes all the way through June, which works for us because one of ours actually opted to do summer school this year. She picked it. They also have some stickers already included, like for tests, study, workout, which we're going to use those this year, when assignments are due, pay bills. They also use that for like marking their budget for saving up for souvenirs for trips and things. Game, they might or might not use, and then that one says midterm, so yeah, they do use that one. And then back here they've got a short ruler and also another looking at the school year at a glance. So literally both of these look like that. I will let my high schooler open this one first, and then I will show it on camera. Now that she's had a chance to glance through it, let's talk about it. I specifically bought her a high school one. The other two are middle and high school. I specifically bought her a high school one this year because, number one, she's starting high school. Number two, there was just some things in it that was specifically targeted towards high school students. So it shows you how to use the planner as time management. This is a really good glance of what the days are going to look like if my camera cooperates. So you plan out each subject that you're doing. You can also do after school, and I love again that it has a checklist of checking off once you finish things each and every day. I have also bought her planner stickers. We ended up purchasing those at Dollar Tree and Walmart, not Amazon. But she does have planner stickers that she can use as well. How to set goals, study skills, test taking, language arts items, you know, things to remember. There's science, periodic table. Love that these have periodic tables in them. Math, order of operations, math figures. There's also art in here as well. There's music, there's maps, and unlike the other two, we don't get all the months at once at a glance. You get your month at a glance for each month at the beginning, but that's also where your monthly goals are and your long-term projects are as well. So if she has any long-term projects for school, like for example for her PE credit hours, we can fill those in here, due dates, and check off as she finishes them. So I do like that as well. It also again allows her to have space for her Saturdays and Sundays to fill in. But yeah, so here is where she can fill it in. She can put, you know, number of days that she's done school if she wanted to. She can fill in what subject she's doing that day and what she's doing on it, checklist beside it, and she can also fill in her after school. So right now she is actually taking a college level ASL course on Monday nights, so she can actually put, you know, after school on Monday ASL class, so she can fill that in. And I don't remember if this one came with a bookmark with it or not. If not, she can use a bookmark as she goes. You can get the ones that clip like on the top. But that way she can do it day by day. So again, like it has all that on there. And it has like things right here. This one has what an epidemiologist is. There's one on hit the books, things to do to study, be inspired. There's another November 1 long-term projects. Nailed it. And it just has little tips and tricks through the day. But it goes all the way through the month of June, and then at the end, unlike the others, for July, she can write out like summer plans of things that she's going to do for the month of July. And then it also shows her 2021, 2022, and 2023 at a glance like that. So that is it for our 2021-2022 planners. Again, two of those are ones that we used the 2020-2021 versions last year. A little bit bigger, but we were okay with that because they're easier to find in their bins this year. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.